Hi, my name is Jen Gerlach. I'm with the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about She Week 2020. So, of course, in 2019, we debuted She Week, and it was really well received. We all got together in person. There was a lot of electricity, and there was such a great deal of energy, and we had great reviews. Now, 2020 came, and of course, we're not getting together in person anymore. But that didn't stop the She Week and Women in Business Committee of the Chamber of Commerce. We decided to put forth our new event virtually. So let me tell you a little bit about that. This year, we've more than doubled the content that we're delivering. We have over 20 speakers. We have added quite a few things to really make the experience special. So we have an interactive PDF workbook, we have swag bags, we have a Facebook group, we have option for She Week VIP attendance. It's going to be great. Let me tell you a little bit about the programming. So we have 5 live events and 3 pre-recorded events. A lot of this is going to center around this Facebook group. So this exclusive Facebook group is a hub where we're going to keep a lot of our content. Everything that we deliver to you live will also be recorded and put into the Facebook group after. And the reason why we did this is because we recognize that while we're bringing you expanded programming, maybe you can't do it. Maybe you're working. Maybe that time doesn't work for you. Something else is going on. So what we decided to do was give options for people to get the content just on their own time. So that's why this Facebook group is a hub. So once you purchase a ticket, you'll be approved to get in the Facebook group and you'll get everything delivered to you. As I said, we have 5 live sessions and we have 3 pre-recorded sessions. So those are already recorded. They're going to be delivered to you on specific days. Let me tell you a little bit about those. Some of the events are Sheroes and Stories, using your voice to change the narrative and inspire others to action. We have Taking the Leap, Steps for Launching Your Own Business, Life Lessons from Unstoppable Women, and of course, She Week is all centered around the E, which is for Women's Equality Day, because she stands for Strength, Heart, and Equality. So of course, on Wednesday, we have Women's Equality Day. We're reflecting on the 100th anniversary of the women's right to vote. And then we're talking about like the mountains left to climb. So that is the big anniversary of the women's, the 19th Amendment, the ratification. So that's going to be a very special program. We have a program called Power in the Pivot that is all about, from a business and personal standpoint. We have a session, Women of Color, Stories of Resilience. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this the entire week is really kind of centered around resilience and what we've been going through the pandemic. And so all of these things are both able to enrich you personally and professionally. We have a session on developing a PR roadmap to expand your reach that is both from a personal and business point of view. And we have a VIP happy hour wrap up. Now that's very specific to VIPs. I'm going to tell you about that in a second. Also, we have some bonus content that'll go into that Facebook group, interviews that are not on the schedule, that are not in the session, but one-on-one interviews with industry experts about very specific topics. So those will be a little bit of bonus extras that will also be added to the group throughout the week. The Facebook group, of course, really, really important because all of this content is being centered around there, but also it's where you're going to connect with other people who are attending She Week. It gives you a chance to discuss different topics, put in articles and things that are inspiring you. It's really going to be a great place for us to join together and connect since we can't do that in person. But you won't miss anything. So just again to emphasize that we do recognize that people have busy schedules and we don't want you to miss anything. So everything's going to go in there. So the pricing is a little bit different this year. We did keep it to a very low cost because it's a big mission of the Chamber of Commerce. And we have some incredible sponsors that have come on board and really made this possible. What we've done is divided it into 3 different options to attend. So you have a VIP, you have a standard regular access, and then we have individual sessions. So the VIP access is $45 for chamber members and $65 for non-members. There's a limited amount of these. Actually, I think at this moment we have maybe 50 left. Let me tell you what you get with that. So you get the Facebook group, as I mentioned, you get a loaded swag bag. So a lot of our sponsors and speakers have donated items for this swag bag. It's going to be fantastic. But you also get some exclusive merch that we've put together for our VIP. So let me show you some of those. We have a We have the wine tumbler or water tumbler, depending on how you like to think about that. We have a She Week journal for your note taking. It's really beautiful. We also have a bag that will have some other items in it. We have photo props and mask stickers and a lot of other fun things that will be in that swag bag as well. And like I said, we do have that program workbook, and I did want to mention that because I'm working on it right now, but it is beautiful. It has a place for you to take notes on all of the different sessions. Every session has a section, and then this is something that you can type on your computer if you'd like, or if you're like me, you print it out and you handwrite it. Regular access is $35 for members and $55 for non-members. And basically what that gets you access to is the Facebook group. You get the interactive workbook, of course, and you also get a loaded swag bag. Now, one note, these swag bags are gonna be picked up in person, and we will send you out that information, but it's the Sunday before. So there's a place where we're all gathering in a socially responsible way, of course, but we're all gonna gather and we're gonna hand these things out to you to really kick off the week with a bang. And then if you say you are just interested in one of the sessions that you're hearing me talk about, if they're live, there are 3 that are pre-recorded. So unfortunately won't have access to those, but the 5 live sessions, say you're interested in just attending Women's Equality Day, perfectly fine. You can pay for individual access and just tune in on that show. And so that's $10 for members and $15 for non-members. So we do recognize that some people may be interested in a very specific session. And so we want to make sure that you can go ahead and access that with no problem. If you want to find out a little bit more about the sessions, exactly what's going on in each of those, what the content is being offered, you can go to frederickchamber.org/she-week. I'll put that somewhere you can see that. But again, it's frederickchamber.org/she-week. And you'll find out all the information. You'll be able to register straight from there. Or if you would like, you can email editor@frederickchamber.org and I'll get right back to you and with all the details and give you all the links and everything. Now, hopefully this makes sense and gives you a little bit of taste of what She Week is for 2020, but please feel free to reach out. We have a committee of women who have been working for months and months to bring this to you. We're so very proud of them, and our sponsors have been incredibly generous. We can't thank them enough. And hopefully we will see you there.